And we are rounding the bases and stopping in San Diego, where we learn that Bob Melvin will return as Padres manager. Were there not thoughts and speculation that there might be some sort of rift or difference of opinions between A.J. Preller and Bob Melvin? Was that just a narrative?
I don't think so. I'm surprised by this, to be honest.
Really?
With you. I know Bob Melvin's under contract, but I thought the way it was kind of working in the baseball circle is that he was going to either, I don't know, be fired or step down or what have you. I thought there was a couple job openings potentially, like the San Francisco Giants, that he could kind of just go right into. I don't know Bo Mel personally, talking to him on the phone, but yeah, I am surprised that he's coming back. And I think we were talking about it in the break. He goes back. If he's going back, things got to change.
What?
They need to play with more energy. There needs to be more roster construction to help him out with certain decisions instead of having 7 shortstops try and play 18 different positions. There's got to be a little bit more flow to what they're trying to do and controlling some of the superstars in the room.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously there's something wrong in San Diego.
Yes.
But the idea of Bob Melvin being the manager there, because if you look at it on paper, there's an awful lot of stuff in there that says, okay, we should be able to compete. So what do we have to do a little bit differently to figure this out? Because there is some star power.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lineup that you would think can go out there and produce me some runs. So how do we harness all the other stuff? And I don't know what's wrong, but I know we keep sitting here having this conversation is they do not add up to the right amount when it comes to all the individual parts.
And we've had that conversation for years.
Yes.
I mean, they were NLCS last year, so I wouldn't be shocked they go right back. They're going to have to make some adjustments to the starting rotation.
Let's stay in the National League West, where, of course, the Arizona Diamondbacks are advancing in the postseason. They get the Los Angeles Dodgers. And yesterday they announced that their general manager, Mike Hazen, has received a contract extension through 2028. There is a club option in 2029. He has suffered unimaginable loss in the past couple of years. And what was his quote? He said about the organization and the players.
He said usually a president of baseball ops or a general manager gets the team to October. They got me here. Yeah. It was by Zach Buchanan. It was a beautiful article in the Post about the loss of his wife and how he wanted to step away from the game, but his kids and his kids in the clubhouse got him back.
And he's done a great job. He and that entire organization have done
It's a family. It really is when you walk in the clubhouse. It's different there.
The moves that were made, and you watch that team and how it's constructed and put together, pretty good. And deserves probably being there as long as he wants to be there, as it stands.
I mean, look at these moves here.
And he's got
the Gabriel Moreno deal.
That was the trade of the offseason. It really was.
You get a star like that.
And then I love the fact that he knew what his team needed at the deadline. They needed some veteran presence in there to go with Evan Longoria. You bring in the Jace Petersons, the Seawalds, the Tommy Phams of the world to kind of give the young guys something to hang on to. Yeah. And there's always been a sporadic of ties with him going back to Boston, and it just so happens that job came open, and then let's leverage.
They said, well, no, we'll keep you here, and this is what we want. The only thing they have to work on, I think Torey Lovullo has to work on the bubbly spray. That was a little awkward looking.
How many times have you done that?
But just go with the two straight beers in both hands.
You got to be ready to
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, and bang them together. But that was awkward right there, Torey.
Torey showed you his true side, though. There was a lot of bleeps.
He said
you're not fooling us.
No,
Good for you. Good for you, Torey. Good for you, man.
Dangerous.
Bleep, bleep.
Hey, what about the Rangers? Are they dangerous? Because Robert mentioned Max Scherzer, and he said he threw a pain-free bullpen session on Wednesday. Is this a real possibility to see him in some capacity, having not seen live hitters in a while?
Has to be.
With him in full uni.
Give me the read on that. Is that an 80% delivery?
On the broadcast yesterday with Sean McDonough and Jessica Mendoza and Tim Kirchin, they mentioned that he threw like at 90 miles per hour. I don't know if they had some.
So if he's throwing 90, then he's probably throwing at 90%. I mean, he's not airing it out, letting the big dog eat.
Yes.
But if you're throwing 90% in the bully, and you're saying I'm pain-free, I believe there's an idea of him saying, I'd like to come back.
And I'd be hard-pressed to believe that setup right there gets you to and wins you a World Series.
What setup?
That's not a knock on Jordan Montgomery, Eovaldi, Dane Dunning. That's rinse, repeat. That's tough to do.
Right.
Okay? You're asking Jordan Montgomery to just carry you. So if Scherzer is, if he can go, I might not give him game one, but he's right back in there.
Is that asking too much? The way they pitched in the wild card series
He makes
just has me.
$43 million.
No, I'm talking.
asking too much
No.
of him.
I'm saying, is it really asking too much of Jordan Montgomery and Nate Eovaldi? They just shoved in the wild card series. They looked awesome.
Yeah,
But now you got to win the division, you got to win the CS, you got to win the World Series.
Is it too much to ask for?
I wasn't saying
no,
that.
because they just showed me what they can do, and I'm going to get greedy, and I want more of that.
That's right.
Boach wants more of that.
Max coming, he's dealt with some injuries in the
He has.
postseason.
Hey, in
throughout the year.
2019, I think he had to get a shot in his
Remember
neck.
that? He could, and then
He didn't
Dodgers,
play down the stretch.
He didn't pitch for the Dodgers.
No, I mean, if anyone can do it, he's going to do his best to get back for those Texas Rangers.